I really don't like talking about this game. Not because it's good or bad, but because it has very, very strong feelings in every base. Both positive and negative. People either absolutely love it or people either absolutely hate it. And you better believe I'm in the second camp. But why? What Ark has done to deserve my hate or anybody's hate, or what even did to deserve that much love from its player base? And how developers and publishers are actually using it? Let's discuss that. It's not a secret that I'm not a fan of Ark. Ark was actually one of the reasons why I do not like survival genre in general. But thankfully the other jams have actually revived this love of survival genre for me, while Ark has taken it away. For me, Ark is way too clunky, way too janky, way too unbalanced, and way too grindy. And of course, for me, it feels like without any structure. And what is absolutely most important, it feels more like an MMO than a single player experience. But for the uninitiated, let's just discuss in a few sentences what Ark even is. Ark Survival Evolved is one of the oldest popular survival games. It puts you in a world populated with dinosaurs or other prehistoric creatures. And it also gives you an ability to live in a world filled with fantastical and sci-fi creatures in its numerous DLCs as well. And on a paper, it sounds amazing. And for many people, it feels amazing as well. But I didn't like it at all. Well, because for me, this game doesn't have any structure. Yes, it has story. Yes, it has end goals that people over and over told me about. But unless you will start digging into it like a lot, you will not find it. The key gameplay mechanic and key loop is to gather resources, craft materials, craft different things, to get better materials, to craft better things, to get better materials, and etc, 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 where you will start from the caveman with literal nothing and develop into a sci-fi beast that is able to tame anyone, anything, and destroy anything in its path. It's not bad on a paper, but it is just way too grindy for a single player game. If you are playing this with friends, it feels much better because you can have a division of labor and it feels much better. But alone, it's an absolute chore that I hate it. And if you're playing on a PvP servers, be ready to be griefed like crazy. I swear this game makes Rust feel like an absolute walk in a park. But why people actually love it and enjoy it? Well, there is a reason for that, and it's absolutely okay to love this game. And the main reason is that absolute majority of the gamers actually do not play a lot of games. And I'm not saying that they do not want to play other games. The majority of the gamers actually focus on a few games and play most of the time only those games. That's why you see thousands of hours of gameplay on a single game. That there is no way that you can get thousands of hours of gameplay on a multiple of different games unless you're doing that as a job. So when people are spending actually hundreds of hours in the game and focusing on only this game, they have time for this insane grind and they have time to become the best at it. And yeah, I won't lie to you, taming dinosaurs is insanely cool. And if it wasn't for a monstrous grind, this game would feel amazing. One more thing that is granted is that you can actually control the level of grind that you want. If you are playing on a single player or on your own server, you can actually set up multiple parameters like how much XP that you want to gain, how much materials you want to gain, and things like that, or how much damage you want to deal and how much damage you want to take and things like that. Yes, granted that you can do that, but nothing can take away the jank of the game. This game felt incredibly outdated gameplay animation wise even when it was released. At least it was for me. Yes, lighting in certain angles, game looks beautiful, but it is very janky and weirdly enough runs like an absolute crap. And this in addition of the fact that this game weighs 330 gigabytes. Yes, 330, at least at the moment of the recording. Around a year ago when I reviewed this first time, it was 220. Somehow it got bigger by 50%. And good luck running any other games if you have this on your hard drive. I literally needed to uninstall half of my games that I'm playing for the reviews in order to play this one. This is absolutely unacceptable. This game should not be that big. Just to give you a comparison, No Man's Sky, which is practically an infinity universe, weighs less than 20 gigabytes. This game is absolute mess of optimization and technological not marvel, if it even is the word. But the cherry on the top, absolute worst thing about this game is its actual developers and publishers. And I mean companies behind them. And you probably know and you probably have heard about the release of Ark II. It's releasing in 2024. It was supposed to be released in 2023, but it was delayed to 2024. And to make the gamers feel a bit better, what they decided to make in 2023 is the remaster of Ark Survival Survival Evolved called Ark Survival Ascended that would remaster the game from Unreal Engine 4, which it is right now, to Unreal Engine 5. And yeah, it sounds pretty cool, but you know what's the worst thing? You will need to buy this game again. There are no words about expanding the content or adding more things. It's literally the same game on a different engine. And we're gonna touch whether it is a good thing or not in a second, so wait for that. And you know what's even worse thing, which they actually kinda fixed, is that when you were buying this game, you would get Ark II for free as well, at least for the limited time. Yeah, it sounds cool that you're getting 2 games at the same time, but literally at the moment of the recording this video, there is nothing known about how Ark II actually looks like or plays like or feels like. So you're gonna buy this blindfolded. Oh, and another thing, the second part, Survival Ascended, is literally buying the same game. So you're paying 50 bucks for the game that no one has ever seen and for the game that you are already playing right now. But Nick, getting the new engine would make game feel better. Will it? Is this for certain? Transferring game from one engine to another is not guaranteed at all to make it better by any means. They didn't make game better already on the engine that they have, not because the engine had some limitations, but because they didn't make it better. There are so many Unreal Engine 4 games that look amazing and run amazing, but this does not. Why do you feel like the Unreal Engine 5 would make it look better? And engine has literally nothing to do with how game actually will play and how a game actually will be optimized. Because yeah, engine can do a lot of stuff, but it cannot make the game for you, and it cannot optimize the game for you. Yes, the lighting will look better, yes, the physics will be better and things like that, but if there are same models, and I doubt that they are remaking the game from the ground up, if there are same models, same dinosaurs, same trees, same stuff, even if it's a little bit upscaled texture wise, it will look practically the same with a little bit of RTX and lighting tricks, but that will make it look a bit better. But in essence, it will still be the same. And if the game is not optimized, it will be janky on Unreal Engine 5 as well. And trust me and remember my words, when it will be released, it will be absolutely pounded to the ground of how bad it would run. Or at least it would not run any better than Ark 1. Maybe look a bit better. And if it will run much better, I will publicly apologize and say that I was wrong. So what do we have at the end of the day? The game that is insanely large in size on your disc, which runs like a jank on anything that is a year older than most modern PCs. The game that gives you insane amount of grind if you will even dream about playing on any public servers. And the game does not have any real story or I don't know, or campaign or things like that. Yes, I know that it does have that, but yeah, you be the judge of that. Is it a real single player campaign? And most importantly, which servers will be shut down in August 31st to make you buy the same game again? Be the judge of that. Is this game worth to give your money for? Ark is dying and it will die really, really soon. So yeah, if you enjoyed the moments of playing this game, cherish them, because most likely they will not come back. I hate to say that, but yeah, I really wish that I was wrong. And I really wish that the remaster of this game and sequel of this game turned out into something amazing, except for the cash grab. But I really doubt that. Oh yeah, by the way, they actually reverted the 2-game bundle. Now they're actually only selling the remaster, but now with DLC. So you don't have to buy the DLC separately anymore. Why would you even wanted to bundle the game without DLCs? In the beginning, I really don't know, but yeah, that's that. Well, this is for today. Thank you for being here with me. Like the video if you like it, subscribe for more videos like this one, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. So yeah.